So I'm about to go through one of the most terrifying experiences imaginable. I'm about to go and get a haircut. Now, I don't know if you've surmised this already, but I don't really like getting haircuts. And what is worse, I'm about to get a haircut in an entirely new salon with an entirely new stylist in an entirely new town who's going to ask me loads and loads of questions. Oh, so you had layers before? Oh. Well, they'll ask you what you want, and you're like, I don't know what I want. Yeah, could you just like take a couple of inches off, take the ends off, but I don't want you to take any of the length off. What I want is I really want some versatility with my hair, so if you can like get me like halfway between like long rock star locks and like a neat short back and sides, that'd be really great. You're gonna end up with a mullet, and ain't nobody want a mullet. I'm going in with a slight flirtation of going, I'm going for a change, I'm gonna transform myself. But what will probably happen is poor guy will not really know what I want, because I don't really know what I want, so then he'll just sort of play it safe and give me a cheeky little trim that no one will really notice. I think maybe the reason that we all struggle with this is that in the back of our minds we're still thinking, oh Lord, I've got to go into school tomorrow and everyone's going to judge me. They're different. Ridicule! You start thinking about all the terrible haircuts you've had. I did, when I was younger, accidentally, sort of a little bit, kind of, have the David Beckham blonde mohawky thing. Wasn't a good idea. Don't know why I did that. I went blonde again because I wanted to look like Charlie Simpson. Wasn't a good look either. So you start to look through old profile pictures of yourself on Facebook, which is the worst thing you could do, because that's like looking through an 11-track greatest hits album and forgetting about the 200 tracks of forgettable filler. And you think, yeah, I used to look like that every day. You sort of forget, you just sort of erase all the horrible, horrible days where you woke up and you were like, nah. Or, what's worse, is you start googling pictures of celebrities who you convince yourself that with the right haircut you could maybe look a little bit like. Oh yeah, if I just move my parting a little bit to here, then I'll look like Thor! And the poor hairdresser's in a completely unenviable position, because you ain't gonna look like that after you get 2 inches off your hair. And yet, when you don't, you're gonna go, it's the hairdresser's fault that I don't have cheekbones like Orlando Bloom. Poor guy. Also, when you're actually getting your hair cut, if you're wearing glasses, they make you take them off. And you can't see what's happening. You're just like, oh God, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? And you just sort of feel, it feels like they're sort of shaving your whole head, and you're just like watching your hair cascade down to the floor, and you're just thinking, I've made a terrible mistake. Anyway, what is likely to be a long, drawn-out ordeal for both me and the hairdresser, for you, will appear as a cheery little crossfade. Okay, here we go. Oh, well that wasn't so bad. Let me know in the comments about your biggest hairdressing mishaps. Can you beat my David Beckham and Charlie Simpson inspired failures? And if you think this is an improvement, give me a little cheeky like.
Welcome to the Stevie Live Show. He's friends with Russell Crowe. Look into his eyes, don't believe the lies as he explains things he doesn't know.